Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? You're good? I'm sorry, I'm just... Right, so here's the thing. Straight off the bat. Shell is doing a Poshmark thing, and it's some jewelry, and it's really nice. And I've seen something that I want, but she's not there yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave her here, and when it comes up, I'm going to be like, ooh, and see if I can bid. Right, we got him. Secret Carper. Bonjour, how are you? Is it sunny down there? Because it's like, it was kind of overcast a bit, but it's quite sunny now. It's really nice weather, actually. Hi, Philippa, how are you? Hi, hello, AA. Hi, Lin. Hope you're well and happy. I am. It's been a good day today, actually. I've sold a couple of bits, and yeah, it's just I've been in a good mood, weirdly, because I've just sorted out a load of boxes at the my unit, and I found another bundle of stuff that they disappeared, but this time it's like quite expensive stuff, which is kind of like ooh. So hi, Mark. Who are you? Sorry, we met Mark yesterday at the eBay Open, so that was cool. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Don't you think? You know how we were talking about like right at the beginning, where they said, "Oh, you only like so many people will remember all the details," and after 24 hours. Well, I was trying to figure out because I'm going to do a video on it, and just some of the information. I was like, "Oh God, I'm glad I filmed some of it now." Some of the speeches. Yeah, so it's pretty good. How's everyone's sales? Tango 2 pints. Hi, Graham. How are you? It's super hot in Norwich. Oh, right. Well, it's kind of... It's not cold. It was just a bit overcast, and we were like, oh, it's going to rain a bit, because it rained the other day. It rained yesterday. But no, it's turned out quite nicely. I can see it in my garden, you see. It's just over there. Please spill out everything about eBay Open. Well, you never guess what Mark did. He ran up on the stage and he twatted the... No, am I joking? Loved it. And defo forgotten most of the stuff they told me. I know what they did was, and I'll show you. They give us all goodie bags when you walk in, and they give you like, oh no, it's fine. I've still got a couple of ones left. They give you like a notepad, and we were like, oh, that's nice. I like a notepad, And they give you like a pen and everything. Where's my pen? And yeah, and you're meant to write notes in. That's what it was for. It was for the notes. So it's like doing homework. And I was like, oh, bothered. Hey, that's my red pen. Where's my green one, eh? And if you're really special and a bit of a favourite of the convention, they give you these. No, apparently, hardly like it must have been like it's falling out of someone's bag or something, or they've only put a few in certain bags. But it's like a charger. It's a multi-charger. Look at that. It's on a fob. Cooper. Is that the one? Oh, no, that's not the one. Yeah, so I got that. Let's see. All good here. Cheers, buddy. All good. Very good. Yeah, so I'll be doing it. I wanted to get it out today, this video. But then I was too tired last night. I fell asleep quite early when I got in. And then this morning I was like, I don't know, I read somewhere, I think it was, it's Emma Reseller. She made a good point. There's people who are going to the London one next week and they don't want to spoil it. And I thought, oh, that's quite a good, what I'll do it, should I do it? And then like put it like the day before or on the day. My wife's already robbed my notepad, brolly, lanyard and sweets. I know I gave away my sweets. I've got my lanyard here. What else have I got? Oh yeah, have you got your webcam thing cover upper? Base link webcam cover. Ooh, just in case the CIA are watching. Where's that other one? Because we got given. Oh, do you know what was in your other bag? The orange one. I'm trying to find mine. I might put it up. I've got it. So I had an umbrella and it's got like orange on the top and black underneath. And then look at all them pens. we're going to play a game like how many pens we can get from the convention. But yeah, I got Orange Connects. Yeah, they were just down on the floor when we were having dinner, and some guys just said, "Oh, you can have him." I was like, "All right." So I got a nice. I quite like this tote bag though, but like, only 5 orange pens, and then that's it. So, and then that heavy stuff, that was the heavy bundle. That was just flyers for their company. So they were meant to give shit out, and I was like, oh. So I put them in the bin, put them in recycling. So yeah, no, it was all right. It was very good. I like the obviously meeting everybody, but no, that's not the one. Yeah, I like meeting everybody, and I liked some of this. There was a couple of ones that were quite boring, but there was I quite liked they had a group of sellers up, and some of it was okay. I think the first one kind of dragged on a bit. The second section of what they did, that was pretty interesting. That was pretty good, and it was interesting because every single key speaker who works for eBay, they were pushing so hard. They mentioned it like every 5 minutes. Well, not every 5 minutes. That's a bit over exag, but like 60-day returns or free 60-day returns or something like that instead of 30. And they asked all these sellers, "Oh, would you do that?" And they were all like, "No, we don't do free returns." I think only one does, but like they were like, "No, we don't do free returns." And it kind of put her in a place a bit. And it was like, so yeah, I thought that was quite funny actually. But yeah, it was pretty good. I've changed all mine to 2-year returns. Oh, do you reckon that eBay's got the algorithm actually checks after got returns on? Oh, I'll tell you what I am going to do properly. I'm going to put my business policies in, in the what's it, because I haven't actually done that. I know it's been a while around for, is it a couple of months now? Like you can actually go into your shop thing and do it. I haven't actually done it yet, but I'm going to do that. We put it in my diary, my eBay diary, my eBay pad. Oh, is that the one? Oh, I think this is the one. Hang on, let me put it up. Sorry, it's a ring that I like. My friend are like. I think I've got it. There's also another one that I've seen that's quite nice. It's a gift for somebody that I know who'd like. Yeah, I want it. I've got a pile. I've got a couple of things. I've gonna have to stop buying. Shell's got some good stuff. Go into Poshmark. She's doing a sale now. It's really, if you like your jewelry, it's dangerous. That would be an interesting view on business policies. Yeah, sorry, I can't say. I've noticed they are pushing for that click per view. Yeah, they didn't actually mention that. They just said, like, I don't think they even mentioned promoted listings really. They said how you can promote your business or optimize your shop or optimize your store, that kind of thing. Right. Yeah, like what was the one thing like the banners, the what's it? They also did a bit of a keyword search. I know there was that. There was also was it an advisor from Google, and she was talking about search popular searches last year and this year, and some of the data that they've analysed. It's very interesting. No, they didn't, and I'm a bit surprised that they didn't mention it. They didn't say it in that optimization. What's it? It was mainly about like presentation of your shop, so your banner. When you do a campaign, don't put a discount across the board. Be selective, be targeted with your campaigns, or with your markdown campaigns. Tea's ready, speak soon. All right, Lynn, no probs. So yeah, it was interesting. Like, obviously make things more uniform and make it a bit smarter and everything. And then the keyword search, and this is something that I learned off. I think her name is Rachel Strickland. She's in America, and she did some keyword kind of info kind of stuff. And she said the Google algorithm picks up the first 5 words, and of a search. And so your title, the first 5 words, is the most important. So you want your brand, you want probably your size, your material, that kind of thing. So I'm trying to think of a. Hang on. I mean, it's just obvious stuff. But I looked at a listing of mine and I realised I put in adjectives in the first word. So I put not all the time, but it was just a couple that I caught. It was like funky. That was it. That was one. I put funky patterned Orvis shirt. It should be Orvis shirt, extra large, short sleeve, green funky pattern, like that, and that kind of thing. I mean, it's obvious stuff, but you just don't realize when you type and you think, oh, I'll just put it. So like this one, like this is a Billabong. So you put the brand first. So you Billabong, or men's or women's. That's another, like, you interchange or unisex, whatever. The sizing and like jacket, and then long sleeve, outdoor, and then think of like your adjectives when you're describing it. If it's wonderful, it's glory. Don't put that kind of stuff. But like if you want to put something like associated with it, like this is an outdoor jacket, so you put outdoor skiing adventure coat, that kind of thing. But it was just interesting how like they did stuff like that. I saw her videos. It's really interesting. Oh, Rachel Strickland, yeah, she does really well. Like, really interesting. And she said, you don't need to put in the full word of certain things, like like VTG, vintage. Don't put in vintage, because it's a waste of of your 80 characters. Just do VTG, because the Google algorithm takes abbreviations and it searches for the actual word. So you don't actually need to put in the full word of vintage. So that's just a tip that she had. And I put VTG in anyway, a lot of my ones. I didn't realize that was an actual thing, but it was just interesting. And certain other ones as well. She also said, don't put in new with like NWT, like new with tags. Like you can, if you're trying to pack it with as much keywords as possible to try and hit your 80, but you've already got new with tags in the thing, in the search. What's it? So use new, that kind of thing. It's just interesting. Brand, type, item, size, color. Yeah, essentially that's the easiest thing to do. The North Face could catch you out with that one. Which one? Hi, Light, how are you? Sorry, I'm just. Oh. Do you have anything black? Oh, that's not. Oh, that's nice. God, I've got to stop buying. It's dangerous, Have the at the start. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do the actual brand. So it is called the North Face. So you know what annoys me though? It's M&M, not M&M. M&Ms. If you've got something of their brand, like the sweet, they say like symbols don't work, or you shouldn't really put symbols or like that kind of thing. But like the ampersand, like, wouldn't you just put, is it M ampersand M? Because that's what the branding is. Surely that's what the branding is. It's not and then put and. Yeah. I wonder if it's actually, so you don't need to put and in anything. You can just put the ampersand there. Oh, it's confusing, that one. But yeah, it was just interesting. It's a lot of the stuff was very interesting what they said, and yeah, like the campaigns one was good. Oh, and there was that where's that quality? What's it thing? Sorry, I'm not doing well today. This is why I should have written shit down. Listing quality report is a downloadable Excel document that provides you with analysis of your 10 categories with the most live listings at listing and category level. It provides specific actions you can take to optimize your listings and categories with the aim of improving views, impressions, and sales. But they did say, wasn't it? What's the one? What was that percentage? What they said about if you have, what was it? If you have a coupon, oh, that's right. If you have like next day delivery as an option, more than, what was it, 70%, up to 70% of people will actually click on that. If you do, like, say, next day delivery, obviously you adjust it, you put the option in, and you put your price accordingly. So, but up to 70% would have that as would click that as an option to get it as sooner rather than later, essentially. So obviously I put like 3 to 5 day dispatch time, but the delivery could be next day delivery. Exactly. I always put that mark. I always put M and M's. But I was worried because some people said, like, oh, well, you shouldn't put like symbols or like, exclamation mark or anything like that, or, any sort of like symbolic things. So I was like, yeah, but ampersand is an and. So yeah. And then that is the brand as well. So if people are searching for it online, that's what they'll put. It's weird. No, it's not there yet. Yeah, so it was very interesting, very fun. If you go into the London one, I'd recommend going. I mean, I want to say thank you to Tessa for gifting me the ticket. But yeah, because I was having a bit of I was like, oh God, am I going to get in? I did, so that's good. Oh, and I think I might be booking. Brace yourself. But I think I might be going to the Reseller Summit next year. I know I can't, like I said, oh, it's not really for me, kind of thing. But I'm going to give it a whirl. I feel I'm trying to be a bit more proactive in, like, the community. I mean, I do my YouTube and everything, and I meet up with certain sellers and stuff. But like going to a few more socials, doing a bit more kind of like being a bit more active. Like I'm going to the Poshmark one on Wednesday next week. That's going to be interesting because apparently they can they can click your account so you can do lives. You don't need to jump through all the hoops of Ambassador. So it's interesting. It's because I'm going, isn't it? Can't get enough of it. Hey, I'm definitely going this Sunday. I think what we're going to do, we're going to start, if it's nice weather or, plain weather, we're going to drive to do Warrington, and then on the way back, we'll do Adams, Carbo, or we'll just go straight to Crewe and do Western. Yeah. Or I said to my dad, like, maybe we could do Western first because that's a really early one. Do it at get there for 6. I'll be there about 6, half 6, 7-ish, I reckon. Right. Yeah, so we'll have to see. But I don't know. Yeah, we could get to Warrington pretty early and then have a walk around. And yeah, maybe do Adams's. Because I haven't done Adams's in a while. Apparently it was off the hook last week. Chica was saying it was really good. So I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, it's interesting. I do actually have a couple of items that I do need to list. Did you do that? I haven't even done my. I've got so many videos out that I've got the footage for. I just need to do. Did I show you these? Look at these. Right, I've spent years trying to find this brand, and I found it once in a charity shop in Stoke-on-Trent, and I sold them for quite well. And then I end up finding 2. This pair and the pair in Wales. It's only Jeffrey West. Oh, you can't see, it's inside. There we go, Jeffrey West. And it's Blackline. And I've found these exact pair, size 9, exact pair. And they went for, I think it was £55, but it had a line through it. So they took an offer. So I think they probably went for between 40 and 45. So, but yeah, they're really good on the outside. The only thing, it's a bit worn on the bottom. But yeah, the sides are really good. Because usually you see like damage on the inside, but it's, yeah, really nice. Anyhow, no, that's not one. Yeah, so, oh, and these were, guess how much these were? £5.50. Bargain. And I sold a pair of Ted Baker shoes at the event yesterday for £50. That was good. Has anyone downloaded Nick's thrift map? It looks good so far. Would be good when traveling on holiday or visiting new areas. Oh, we could use thrift map on our road trip at the end of September. So me and Chica, we're going to Fuzzy Feets. If you don't know, he's on Instagram and he's got a YouTube channel. He's doing like a social in Essex, and luckily I didn't have my local honey holes on it. He's like, I wonder if he's done Stoke-on-Trent, because that's a good one. There's a lot of hidden charity kind of shops like that you don't really like, a lot of hospices, like, you know, little ones. But yeah, so we're going. Chica's picking me up in the morning, like really early in the morning, and then we're going to be hitting a couple of charity shops along the way because it starts at like 1 or 2, but also the hotel, it doesn't let you check in until 3. So what we're doing is we're gonna. Oh god, that's just fallen down. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna maybe plan ahead and hit a couple of charity shops along the way. So that would be a really good tool. In fact, actually, let me write in me notebook. DL thrift map app. Do you know, my finger is like, I think I might have caught it on something because it swelled up a little bit the other day, and it's really tender. It's just that it's along the. Ooh, and it really hurts. I mean, I know I've been like itching my hand. This is what these all are. I was itching my hand when it was hot. I was itching like that, and I get quite anxiety. So I don't. Yeah, so it's just that. But I don't know if it happened. That had anything to do with it. Oh, I don't know. Let's say hi, Lisa. How are you? Yes, I've noticed a few missing near me. I'm not going to update it either. Shh. Oh no, it's a good tool, and they've really done the best to kind of, you know, push it and get all the beta testers to go around and update, you know, where they are and everything. Right, sorry, I was just checking my eBay. I had a sale just before I came on. Oh, it's JLo on there. They sent me over from his YouTube channel. Yeah, go buy some jewelry. It's really good. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Sauron. The Eye of More. Would anybody like a more? Oh my god, you won't believe what's been going on this video. It's not in a video. There we go. Sorry, I was just doing that. Yeah. Okay, is it? It's already out on Android. Oh, I'll download it then. It's good to be good once jumble sales and church sales start being added. Yeah, I think if you do that, it's like, see, that's just because they said they had an events thing, didn't they? Like tab, so you can see certain area events where your jumble and jumble trails are. So yeah, that's going to be a good one, because then I'm sorry, but Facebook is just atrocious. It's meant to be amazing, but it's really not. I put in jumble sale, and guess where I got one from? South Africa. Like, what the hell? And I put in my parameters, and I got one that was in fucking South Africa the same. I was like, oh no. I've had 2 sales since you've gone like, what? Hang on, wait. Everyone, if you get sales, let me know. 2 sales, 2 toots. I thought the map was not coming out till it's on Apple as well. I think, haven't they done it on Apple? Is it Apple Store that's kicking off? Because I know Google kind of like just lets anyone on these days. Well, you did want some trip ideas. Yeah, can you imagine? He's like, what have you come here for? I've come all the way from from England to look at your nice jumble sale. I took a wrong turn off Bognor Regis and I ended up in Pretoria. He said they were currently developing it for Apple. Ah, right, cool. Yeah, so I've got a Google, so that uses Android. So, sorry. Oh, is that the one? Oh no, it's not the one. Yeah, let me drink. Look at the size of that. Sorry. Right, so I've got shoes. I've got a few other bits. What? Oh, I couldn't resist buying this. This lot is from Maxfield. It's a biscuit tin, and it's from 1989, and it's Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit, and it's in good nick actually. The same one went for let's see, I think it was added with postage. I think it was like 16 quid, but yeah, I think it was £12.99 plus postage. I only paid £1.50. I was like, oh, that's just really nice. And my mum was like, oh, and I was like, no, we've got 2 biscuit barrels of Wind in the Willows that I bought from like a car boot, and she's nicked. Oh, there's the brolly. I'm not going to open up, obviously, but look, isn't that cool? It's like a tango brolly. It's weird because I don't really take brollies anywhere, except I got one in Brussels, and I thought, oh, I better use it. And it was raining, so I thought, oh, I'll take me what's it brolly. And I fucking got one there as well, so now I've got 2. That might be a freebie. That I tell you what, that'll be my 1,000 subscriber gift. An eBay pen and a brolly. There's only one charity shop in your town. God. Seem to be at a jumbo trail every week. You can't find them anywhere near me. Jumbo trails are hard to find on Facebook. I have 2 this weekend here. Oh, that's good. Are you going, Secret Carpo? Are you going to Fuzzy Feet's social? Because it's in Essex, isn't it? It's near a Thurrock in it, or somewhere like that. It's somewhere there. Oh, that's nice. Bidded for 7. She's got loads of. Honestly, if you're looking for a gift for a loved one or something, they're going for dirt cheap. She's reducing all the prices, but they were cheap anyway in a store. That brolly's got my name all over it. Yes, it has, hasn't it? Tango 2 pints. Oh, I've won. Woo! There we go. Sorry. Excuse me. There. I'm done. I'm not going to log in now. That's it. I do apologize. Yeah, so I might do a giveaway. I'll collect. Oh, that's a good idea. That is. Oh, I've just brainwave. I've got a brainwave. It's probably cheap, but yeah, it is. We already it already turned inside out. Oh yeah, I think it is. It looks a bit naff. It looks like it's from like Wish or Temu or something. I've got a good idea. So next Wednesday, I'm going to the Poshmark event. I'll see if they've got any freebies, and I've been invited to the Depop event, which is in London, and I think there are only like 100 or 200 people going. There's not a lot of people going. You've been like, it's a random kind of like thing, first come first serve thing, and I'll see if they've got any freebies. So what I'll do is I'll collect all the freebies, and on the 1,000 subscriber, I'll give them all away. I'll do I'll do like a giveaway thing, or we could have a quiz or something, and the winner can get them. Oh no, I'll give it. I wonder who'll be my 1,000 subscriber. I wonder who it is. Don't be creating any dummy accounts. Damn man. I've got a coffee in there as well. I forgot to bring in. It's like huge. It's like huge. Yeah. So what's everyone been up to today? Have we been sourcing? Have we been doing out and out? Out and out. Oh, Mark. Yeah, I did get your other message. I was in my lockup and I was in the middle of sorting loads of stuff out. But what I'll do, I'll text you. Sorry. So I'm really. This is a bad. I'm so badly behaved on stream. Just ignoring the stream. Sorry. Where is it? So yeah, what I think I might do is as well. I might with the reseller summit thing. Like I wasn't going to go because I just last time I was like, it's not for me. I know there was a bit of drama around it, and everyone was like, but there was some people being a bit dramatic about it, and I understand why. But then I was like, should I go just to because I can't really judge it unless I go. So I was like, no, it's not. It's mainly for like must be mainly for like new people and everything. And so I didn't, and I was like, oh, and then to be honest, I don't like group events like that. Like the eBay resale summit is kind of fun because you're doing things, and I suppose the resale summit you are doing things, and you do there's talks, there's keynote speeches, and everything. Michelle's on Shell who does Poshmark, so I think I'll give it a whirl. That's what I think. I think I'll give it a whirl, just this once, and yeah, you never know. Do a duck rake like Chris, but instead of duck, we can have butters. Oh, can you do that? I don't know. Can you do that? I'm not on StreamYard though. I'll try and put up an account. I think you can do it on StreamYard, can't you? Day off for me, just housework, cleaning. Oh, guys, cleaning. I had some builders in. They were finishing the wall and pillars for the driveway. We are going to get pillars for a driveway. Ooh. Is it? It's really like that, an Acropolis, isn't it? It's like, yeah. Bloody loves Shell. She's ace. I know. I wonder how much they will charge this year. I don't know. I think it's still £50. I think you have to pay if you want different stuff. Oh, so on StreamYard, you mean? I might splash out. I might splash out. I'll try and do it. So I've already booked my hotel. Are you staying at the actual conference center? Because that's probably the cheapest. Like I've looked on the thing on my thing. It comes up with like 60 quid for like a room, and I suppose that's like the easiest thing. But there's some nicer rooms in town. Like I think it's not the Leonardo. There's one that I was looking at literally just before I came on. Oh, here it is. Oh no. Yeah, that's 16th of March next year. Yeah, it was the Leonardo, and that one was like 60 quid. And it's got a gym and everything. Can get pace and go straight to bed. Yeah. Is it in the same place as last year? Yes, it's in the Derby Conference Centre. So this is actually quite close to the centre, though. Whereas the actual event centre is just a little bit out, just a bit further out. I might need to get an Uber. But it's only like 2 minutes down the road. But I don't like walking, so. Oh, no, that one. Premier in Derby. No, so it's a little bit down London Road, in it, past the what's it? Apparently, it's near Dunham Mill. Yeah, there it is. Got it. So it's like it's probably like a 5-minute drive down the road, 5 or 10-minute drive. Oh, that's quite far away, actually. The Leonardo Hotel. What's that one? Paradise Lodge. Oh no, Parkside Lodge. God. Oh, there's a holiday. Oh no, there's a Holiday Inn. I'm all right, thanks. Will he be using the gym in the morning? Maybe. I don't know. It depends. Is it this? Yeah, it's similar. Well, I have to say, Just stay at the conference center. Yeah, I mean, it'll be easier, won't it? Or I better not play around with this. It's one of the prizes or gifts or whatever. Right. Let me put this in the thing. Oh, I've got all those pens as well. Oh, yeah, they can be a booby prize, like a runner-up prize. You get a pen from a conference. Only quality gifts here. Treat yourself. It's tax deductible. Yeah, good. Yeah. Gin in the morning, did you say? Gin, not gym. Yeah, so I think I'll go and I'll give it a whirl. Yeah. I do have opinions on it, and I just think like I was tempted last time, and now seeing what it was like, I'm like, should I just go for it? Just go. I think Shelsteruni's going. Obviously Mark's going. I think Chica's going as well. There's a few other people going, so that's nice. And Shell's one of the keynote speakers. Fuzzy Feet's one of the keynote speakers. They're releasing the names every other day, aren't they? And I think then they'll release the ticket. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't booked the hotel yet, but we'll see. I'll try. I'll try. Definitely try. I've got a lot on. I've had a massive bill out today, and it's like kneecap me. And I've got like I've obviously got money in my account and everything, but my lockup, their money's coming out in a week, so I need to make a big chunk of money for that. But oh god, it's just painful, isn't it? Being an adult is boring and painful. Right. I've got to do work, guys. Stop distracting me. God. Some of us come here to work. All right. Oh, that person's paid. That's good. So that's a nice little sale today. Oh, my thing's gone. Does anybody have that thing where I think it's the Saturday the 16th of March. It's a Saturday. Or it's that weekend, basically. The Saturday. Where is it? Yeah, Saturday 16th to Sunday the 17th. Plus, in Derby, there's a couple of car boots there as well. So it could be... Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I could go to a couple of car boots. Do some research, get the thrift map open. Yeah. Oh, I was in the lockup and no one else was in there because I couldn't hear anything. But I heard somewhere in there was a massive crash, like something obviously tipped over and just fell, and there was like the sound of basically like plastic and bits going everywhere. But then there was and at the same time there was like a big smash of like it sounded like glass. It sounded like they do those panes of glass like and they throw stuff through it to see how far it'll go, and then they do it in slow motion, and then they do a fast like a normal one. It was like that. It felt like there was quite a lot of glass that smashed, and I was like, I didn't hear anyone go, oh shit, or whatever. It was basically just like, so I think something's fallen from like a height or something and taken something out with it. They're gonna have such a lockup ghosts. I know. And like I thought the other lockup was haunted because it was dingy and minging. But this one, you never know. I'm going to peer pressure you until you book it. Have they really? Yeah, that's what he said. What's that? Is where all the cool kids are staying. Ah, right. Is that right? Then I shouldn't really have staying there. Just kidding. So, yeah, I'm trying to be a bit... I like that idea, actually, of my 1,000. I think hopefully it'll happen before... Hopefully I won't get 1,000 subscribers until past the 23rd. Because Posh is on the 20th and Depop is on Saturday the 23rd. So there you go. So I'll be getting a load of freebies as much as possible. I'll see what I can swipe, basically, for my life, for my 1K celebratory live. Oh. Sorry, I've just logged myself out of eBay. Okay, let's have a look. I tell you what, I've had 2 sales on Depop today. I tell you, I'm getting kind of impressed with Depop. It was really slow, and for some reason, it's kind of picking up. But I was speaking to who's the fellow that you were speaking to, Mark? Him and his girlfriend Jess. I've forgotten his name. Is it Cal? Forgotten his name. Jess was sat down, wasn't she? They're from like Stockport, really. Callum, yeah. So they're from where my area where I grew up, and they didn't realize they said, "Oh, do you know Hazel Grove?" And I was like, "Yeah." I think that's where I grew up. Anyway, so yeah, they were saying we were having a conversation and said about Depop, and then said probably there's a lot of people that are quitting Depop because they're not getting as many sales, and maybe that's kind of allowing mine to get a bit of airtime, because today, and I'll show you on my thing. Oh, sorry, there we go. I got a notification today, and it said, where is it? Oh my god, it really does work. So congratulations, your item has been selected by Depop to be put on the explore section, and literally all my likes are of that one item. So it does work getting it on the front. That's like the your job in it to get it on the thing, but it takes a lot, and it's like, oh, I'm not like top rated seller on that. I've like only made a couple of sales. Oh, there's my item. Yeah, so this is the thing. It goes across there like that. Like that's the explore page. So people just look up and stuff like that. But yeah, interesting. Just interesting. Hi, Emma. Yeah, so I'm not a convert. I'm not a full convert to Depop, but I'm happy with it, and I'm doing okay. 2 sales today. I mean, I think I've cracked 100. I've definitely cracked over £100 on a Depop this month, and it's still got 15 days left. So I'm happy with that. Right, I did say I was going to do a listing. Let me just find something. Anything. Oh, I'll do that. Miffy toy. So yeah, I'm happy. How are you, Emma? I went to the eBay Open. That was interesting. No, it was good fun. I enjoyed it. I'd recommend it. It just to mingle, and yeah, it's good fun. Oh yeah, I got an eBay tote bag as well. I'll put that in the thing. I'll basically put all my freebies in a bag, in this eBay bag. I'll do like prizes and stuff. Oh, I'll do this one. Actually. This is the Omnitrix red one. Why? See, mine's red, like a red light. Is that the right one? Oh, shush. What year is this from? They usually tell you, don't they? Don't know. What's that? Good, thanks, George. And you need to have a good source and chest, but need to decide where to go. Well, that's the thing. Do you know? I was going to go to the cinema tomorrow, because I missed cinema week last week because my day got hijacked. So I was thinking like, oh, I'll go to the cinema and I might check out the cancer research place again, because I've been there twice. The first time I picked up loads of good stuff and it made me a lot of money. A load of it sold like within a week. and the second time I picked up a couple of really good clothing bits. So I think I might go to the cancer research place the Newcastle one. They have I think it's just because they've got an abundance of stuff, and you're guaranteed to pick up something. Those rails of clothing, guaranteed to pick up one item at least. So yeah, I think I might go there, and I might go to the animal charity, and yeah, we'll see. It is pretty good. And some of the breakables and some of the ornament stuff was quite nice as well. It's like, oh, you could, it was stuff that I would have got years ago while I was starting off. And now I'm like, nah, I'm looking for something with a bit more profit. But there was loads of that kind of stuff. And I was like, I could just go out and buy all this and then just make a little bit of profit. I thought, no, I've got a system. So, yeah, here's a question. What are you happy with in terms of profit? Now, you don't need to just give it, but in terms of percentage of profit, because like if I buy something for £1, I try and make sure that I get at least £10 back. Now, I've got a lot of low value items where I put it up at £10, say, and I get £7.50. It's happened today. And so I think £7.50 plus £3.50 postage, that's a tenner. I'm probably only making £5, but then that's like 500% markup on what I paid. So does anybody, you know what I mean? Like, what does everybody? I mean, obviously, we want to make as much as possible, but like, what's everybody comfortable with? Because I know some people are happy making 20% profit, so they'll buy something for like 20 quid, and they'll get net profit probably around a fiver, and they're like, yeah, that's fine, because it's profit's profit. I'm happy with £1 into 10. Yeah, I am. I'm happy with that. And if I get more, obviously, that's brilliant. And I'm trying to like push it so that I can the net profit. Hopefully, I mean, my ASP is like 26, but then with all fees and everything, I'm probably looking at about like 18. So that's good. The percentage makes it sound so much. I know. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I made 500% profit. What did you sell it for? It's like £5. It's like ka-ching. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just an interesting one. If it's free, I'm happy with anything. Yeah, I am actually. Obviously, if it's worth something like 20 quid, if someone makes a stupid offer, I'm like, no. But if it's really, to be honest, if it's like £13, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine, because it's free. At the end of the day, I had some of my PlayStation games that I put up, and it's a part of this challenge that I'm doing with Den's Reseller, trying to get to £500 profit, and it's free, so I put no profit and everything, but I put them up at 20, and I got an offer of like, I think was it 15 or something like that? It was something stupid. It wasn't like a massive amount of profit. I thought, yeah, I'll just take tenner. All depends on what it is, and if it's video games, I'm happy to turn £1 into £3 profit, as it's easy to list. Yeah, like £3 net profit. So you've made 300%. I'm happy to make just. I'm happy to just make a couple of quid if it's easy to post as a large. Yeah. Oh, and everybody buy your stamps. If you post things with stamps and everything, buy your stamps, because they're going up stupid amounts in October. So what we're doing, because it's Christmas, we're going to buy like a few, but like probably about 4 or 5 books of them, or try and get as much as we can for like 50 quid. And then that'll last you, because there's no expiry date on those type of stamps. Apparently the barcode, like the barcode one, the new ones. So, and it might last us like a couple of years. So we'll be protected from any rise next time. Apparently, if you would have bought stamps in 2012, which only feels like a couple of years ago, first class would have been, was it 60 or 70p? And now they're like £1.25. It's like, it's like, oh my God. Literally double. That's kind of painful, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, so in terms of like profit and everything, I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was I caught like conversation between two other resellers online, and they were like talking about profit and how like they're happy with 20-30%. And I was like, yeah, because if you think about it, Tesco's, they are happy with making, say, like 10% profit on an item, but as long as they sell 1 million of those items, you know what I mean? So like it makes the difference. So if you can imagine, like, say, bread, like Hovis breads are £1. Can you imagine if like it takes like probably if they buy it en masse and it'll probably be like 50p or less, it'll probably be like 30-40p, and they're making that profit. They're technically making about 50% profit, but then with fees and everything, net profit it probably comes to about 20% on that one loaf of bread. That's net profit. So yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it, how people, like, obviously they're a mass supermarket, the biggest supermarket, so 20 million of them, all of a sudden it makes a lot more sense. I won't see my stamp lady today, but they're old stamps. Ah, right. I can see them doing away with first class and second class, so you just have one class, and then people pay extra for special. Yeah, it's interesting that, isn't it? To be honest, I feel like, first off, privatisation has done nothing for Royal Mail. But if they want to compete with the likes of Every, it's weird how I'm so used to Every now, and everyone used to say Hermes. With the likes of Every and whatever kind of upstart it might come and take on them, they need to be more proactive in what they sell and how they sell. And I think stamps might they might start phasing out stamps, I think. I think what they'll be doing is they might be like online things where, you know, you put like a code in or something, or a QR code stamp, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it, where that Royal Mail might go. Personally, I think they should start opening up PO boxes. I know certain post office do have PO boxes, but not all of them, because they're so small. It's like, I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather use a PO box. At least you know it's secure in a, you know, in a shop and in a sometimes in there's a PO box. It's a PO. There's a post office in a WH Smith, which is in a mall, and it's like 5 layers of security before they even get. So you know it's kind of safe, and I think they do like delivery post boxes and stuff like that. So I don't know. I have to say, I just found it interesting. It was a food for thought. September. Yeah, I've got so many videos that I need to do. And it's like, I forget, it's like, it's really hard to edit a video. I'm trying to do a good job this time. Like, usually I just kind of throw everything together and then do like a bit of music over that, and then that's it. That's why I like lives. It's just like, you don't need to edit, you don't need to do anything. It's literally just like me rambling like a moron. But yeah, it's just got a lot to do, and I need to clone myself. Luckily, I've already got. I've ended. I think it's like 20 today that were going off. So I've ended like 20, and I've got 4 scheduled. So whatever I list now is like a bonus. I'm trying to get rid of. I've got like 5 or 6 items which I did some pictures the other day, and that's like a bonus. And I've got some in a bag there. There's probably about 15 items there. So that's going to be my work tomorrow evening. Yeah, because I feel like I need like a day just to enjoy. So I think tomorrow I might, you know, have a good day out, have a bit of a browse. What's everyone's plans this weekend? Well, obviously I'm going to the car boot. Obviously. Haven't plugged in my other screen, so it's like, hang on, mate. Let me put in the other screen. Ooh. It's because I took my laptop to the unit because I like doing work on the laptop, and sometimes I put like movies on in the background and stuff, or like music. There we go. Right, so I'll put. Oh, they've guaranteed. Mark, have you watched One Piece? Are you a fan of One Piece, like the manga? I binge watched it the other day. I was like, oh, and they've just renewed it for a second season. I'm like, yes. It's so good. The guy who plays Luffy, he's so good in it. I'm not 100% into it. I've read like the first few books, but I've just gone and done that again. Why is it? There we go. Keep changes. I'll put you over there. There we go. Put that there. Did I make a cut and get a carrot? I haven't even watched the footage, you know. Not yet. I really want to though. It's really good. I might download it to read first. Not ready yet. Yeah, I've only read like the first. I think it's 2 books, but they were years ago, and it's like I remember it, and it's like it had a good memories. Oh God. Rocky Horror Picture Show tomorrow. Oh, very good, very good. Are you quivering with anticipation? Sorry, that took me a while to remember the lyrics. Oh. Don't forget to take your toast. Are you dressing up, Graham? A lot of people like dress up, don't they, to go? That's good fun. I've never seen it on stage performed. Obviously, I've seen the movie, but I've never seen it on stage performed. Obviously, Tim Curry's a fucking legend. Hi, Gary. You all right? Right, I've got a cross list of that now. Oop. Come on. Do those Zebra printers work wireless, or do you have to plug them into your laptop port? I think the new ones might be wireless, but this one you have to plug it in. I love to go and see love a good musical. Yeah, musicals are cool. I've seen there's a couple of musicals on actually. The Back to the Future one, which has won all those awards for best new musical. They're doing a run in London, and it's only like £25 a ticket. So I'm tempted to go and see a show while I'm there, and then get a really late bus back. Yeah, don't know. We'll have to see. Don't want to get an expensive mistake. I know how you feel. Yeah. So these right. Well, how am I going to do this? Oh no, it's unplugged because I put in that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll show you. It's just a USB port. This one. What's really annoying about this one, because it's quite old, you need to configure it. And there's a YouTube video for this one specifically to go in, and they do it step by step, and it works perfectly. It's really good because when you download the software for it to work and it gives you instructions, it's a complete mess. It took me ages to figure out. So oh my God, I couldn't do it. Went on YouTube, found I think it was like a 10-minute video or like 8-minute video. Goes right through and it's fine, works fine. And this is a new laptop, well, newish laptop, like a couple of years old, and these have been around forever. And yeah, so this is a real workhorse. It does really well. And this is the £5 one. This is the £5 one that I've been using. You know, the one I got from that family. Sounds horrible. The family at the side of the road. The one having a little jumble trail. This is the £5 one. So I've already put it up online, but like I'm using it for now to prove it. But I've got one in a box up there because I put mine away so I could try this one, and I just haven't swapped it out yet. It's not really bad. Let's see. Sure, got my Eddie gear ready to rock. Going into town first, we all dressing up should be hilarious. I'll into something cool. I got a Moonbeam printer. They're really set up. Yeah, I've got a Moonbeam printer too. Have you know my story about the Moonbeam printer? How I got it for free? How I got it for free? I didn't get it for free. They made a mistake. So on Amazon, I got mine on Amazon. Did you get yours there? I had they're pretty good actually. It works. It's all right. It's easier to move around. This is a bit chunky and clunky. That's really kind of neat and tidy. I've got Moonbin as well. It does it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they sent me the wrong printer, and then they basically said, "Oh, send it back." Oh no, they said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's a refund, and we'll send you a new one." And I was like, "Oh, don't you want the old one? I'll send it back." And he said, "No, it's all right." So I was like, "Okay." So I got two, and I sold one. Oh no, wait, that wasn't it. That was this one. They refunded me, and I sent the old one back, and they sent this one. So that's right. So I got it for free. That was it. The old one I sent back. Yeah, this one I've kept, and I've put my old one away. That's it. The Moo will probably suit me as I only sell a few things a week. Yeah, it's very light and very kind of easy to put around and so you could take it anywhere actually. It can fit in your bag. It's really easy. Sorry, has everyone got one of these? One of these Royal Mail things where you can see what a large, like a small, what's it, and then what do you call it, a letter, large letter, and what's it? I bought the holder for the back to it to stick the label rolls on. I think I've got one of them somewhere. I'm sure I've got one. Oh, I've got it. I've got one of these things you put the label in there and it kind of does it for you. But yeah, I do have one. I should get rid of it, really. I could sell it. Oh, should I do that as a thingy? I could do that for a prize, couldn't I? That's quite a good prize, actually. For 1,000 subscribers, that's pretty good. I could do that and I could put that with it. I've got all the little bits as well. So is it there? Yeah, so I could do that as a big... it's a boss prize, isn't it? Right, so I've put that up. I'm just going to cross-list this now. But I've already been on an hour. How did that happen? It's because I'm wittering away. This is the problem. I'm just like... Let me do this one. I'll do this one listing. One listing. I've been on an hour. How many listings have you done? One. Oh, do you know what I want to see? I want to see the Nun too, but like, I don't know. I kind of want to see the Barbie movie again. Hi, Babs. Working in the background. That's fine. That's what it's all about. You can work. I haven't worked at all. Not really. There we go. I've done one listing on eBay and I've transferred one, cross-listed one to Depop. Still not seen Barbie. We'll download it soon. Oh yeah, when it comes out. I don't condone downloading illegally, but I think you mean the other one, don't you? The streaming. I think it's actually out. You can rent it. Hi Tommy, how are you? The fine people of the stream today. Yeah, we've got a bit of a crowd going. Yeah, I went to the eBay Open yesterday. That was interesting. I think I'm going to put out a video. I was going to like leave it because I know that some people are going to the London one, but my videos don't get a lot of views anyway, so it won't be like and it's not a spoiler. It's like it's going to be literally there in the title, so I don't want to ruin it. I definitely mean the illegal one. Oh, yeah. I haven't done that since like college. What was that one? What was that one that everybody used like years and years ago? Like everybody. Napster. No, a little bit later than that. Is it LimeWire? Yeah, LimeWire. Yeah. Everybody used to use that. Done. I'll put that in my done section. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, I can do that, yeah. Oof. Pirate Bay, yeah, that I've heard of that one. Yeah, I used to make an absolute fortune selling copy DVDs to my work colleagues. Yeah, hi Chica. Yeah, there was a guy in this place called Affleck's Palace. Oh yeah, you know Affleck's. There's a guy who used to sell burnt DVDs on like, was it the third or fourth floor? And he had basically like a load of normal stuff on his table, and he used to go up and said, "Have you got any DVDs?" And he'd go like this. He'd literally go like this, literally from somewhere underneath the table, and he'd go like, and he had like loads of them there, and he'd be like, he just looked through. I got Night Watch. The Russian film Night Watch. That was really good. I've still got that copy, like 20 years later. I'm insane. Hello, Dig Vintage. How are you? Yes, it was lovely to meet you yesterday. Yeah, I followed you on Instagram as well, didn't I? Yeah, just wondering. Oh my god, I remember. Do you remember that guy? Didn't he get arrested? He got arrested for it, didn't he? From like trading standards and everything. Someone ratted him out. Snitch. But yeah, I was really annoyed because like he got all this. I mean, it was basically like, you know, the old like somebody filming in it. What's it? I got as well. Do you remember? Oh, there was this horror film. There was a horror. I think it's The Strangers with Liv Tyler, and it was a home invasion one. And like you can hear people like screaming in the cinema. It's just like it's so fake, and it's like, oh. Very well, Tango. Done with my main job for the week. Nice. Got a video to tomorrow and eBay to catch up on, but we'll definitely vibe in. Yeah. Mark, okay, fam. Hey, Chica, we were saying, do you know the road trip that we're doing? Apparently, Nick and Andrew, they've released that thrift map. So, but it's not very good. They say it's not like as detailed, but I'm still going to download it and use it. I say that to me. Yeah, hi Mark, hi Chica. Yeah, we're all in today, all the eBay Open crew. How's it going on your end, Tango? Still raking in and says, oh, by the way, if you didn't hear, I went to the eBay Open yesterday, but I'm going to Poshmark next week, and I'm going to Depop next week. So I'm going to try and get as many freebies as possible. And on my thought, because I'm getting to No Way Does It Win. Apparently, yeah, we need to get it. I know. I think you can like favorite some stuff. So what I'll do is I'll try and do some research of where we could go along the way. And yeah, and I'll message you my number as well so you can text me. But yeah, we'll go. What time do you want itself? It's really like crack of dawn early, so we can get there. But yeah, so I've got a load of freebies from the eBay Open. I've got like a load of pens. I got this. What's it? I'm going to give away the special treat. I got two tote bags. Got an umbrella. Got a lanyard with eBay. Oh, I kind of like that. No, I'll put that in there. Well, I was thinking of maybe giving away my moonbeam because I'm not using it. I could sell it, but Yeah, that's a nice prize. But that's going to be on my 1,000 subscriber kind of like giveaway special kind of thing. That'd be fun, won't it? Oh yeah, here's the. I have written in this though. I kind of like it though. I like it. Oh shit! I've just dropped something. Oh, it's. I tell you what, I've dropped. This is another thing that's in it. It's if you're on a laptop webcam cover, just in case all that stuff. I think so, and have some shopping time on the way. Exactly. Yeah. As well, I really appreciate you not just watching, but for telling me to. Ah, there you are. Sales doing okay, but he's sometimes better than others. But so far, almost everyday sales. Oh, that's good. And sales, but I'm working on my store to clean it up a bit for learning curve. Yeah, when we're at the eBay Open, I don't want to give anything away of my video that I'm going to do, but they were talking about optimizing the stores fronts and maybe doing like in terms of like branding, like your store. So making sure it's like everything's uniform, your banner, your picture, that kind of thing. Maybe doing a 30-second intro video. I know there's a reseller called, I think she's the North Reseller. I've forgotten her name. Oh my god, I think I was on live with her like literally the other week. But she's did it on her video on her shop. She's done a 30, like a 10. It's not even 30. It's just like, welcome to my shop. Please let me know. Message me, that kind of thing. And it's really nice. Special bag that the lanyarders love it. Yeah, a moonbeam is great pad. I love mine. Yeah, everyone's got a moonbeam. I might not give it away now. So I'm about to do a culling on my store this week too. Yeah, get rid of the old. Oh yeah, stagnant listings is 90 days apparently. Cheeky, my wife robbed all my freebies. I managed to keep the pen. Oh yeah, my mum and dad, they had my sweets, those shit sweets that we got. I tell you what, the food was quite nice, don't you think? I really like the food. Like, I know I only had like chicken, but it was really nice. I've gone through all that, yeah. So the chicken sticks were lovely. They were very nice. Yeah, we were talking and we were like eating while I was. Where was it at? It was at the Old Trafford Emirates, the cricket club, basically. It was like they had a kebab on the way home, though. Did you? The food was great. Yeah, and I did have one glass of white wine, mainly because, like, I tell you what, that wasn't very like long. They made sure that it was only like an hour. They were like, right. Or didn't they open it up before? Because everyone had gone by that. There was like quite a lot of people that had gone. I like lunch. Those canapes were lovely. Yeah. Did you have the fish or the chicken? I just had the chicken with some broccoli and like the greens. Basically, that's all I had. I had 5 glasses of wine and a J2. Did they just kick you all out at the end? We left. It was about 20 minutes after you'd left, but both. Yeah. Why not? It's free. Yeah, so they were kind of like shutting up shop. They were packing everything away, from those displays that they had. They were packing everything away. They were cleaning up, and yeah, they were slowly like, okay, like moving everyone away. But yeah, it was good. There was still lots of people out in the foyer bits though. But yeah, they started cleaning up around us. Yeah, they were like, come on, I want to go. But I walked out and I was walking to my tram, and there was loads of staff that were leaving. And I was like, trying to listen to see if there were bitches like, oh, these eBay weirdos. So did he do it open share a load of secret strategies for sellers? I guess it was full of sellers and resellers rather than eBay customers, or was it? No, it was basically sellers and like business sellers and everything. But at the beginning, they had this thing where it said 150. What was it? There's 500 people in this room representing businesses and individual sellers or whatnot, and it accumulates to 150 million sold on eBay just in this room. And I was like, and it's like, oh my god, who's making that? I think there was a couple of guys there who were suited and booted and who looked very kind of professional, and I was like, oh hello. and they were definitely the bigger end of eBay. Like I reckon one of them is probably like 100 million, and everyone else is like the rest, like the other 50. But yeah, they did basically. It was they didn't share tricks and tricks. They said they did seminars on keywords. Make sure you have them in certain order on shop optimization, making sure you're using all of the tools that are free on eBay. Yeah, there was just lots of stuff that we kind of already knew, but you have, I don't know, there was a couple of bits that we didn't know. There was something, what's that? Quality listing strategy. Was that what it is? eBay. I literally had it up before. Quality listing report. That's really good. That shows you where you can do better on your store. Basically, it's really good, and how to boost your views, impressions, and sales, and everything. So it's pretty good. But it's all the information that they were talking about is actually on their website. It's just all over the place. I think I contributed about £10 to the 150 mil new series of sex. Oh, it's the last one as well. And I've seen the trailer. It's so good. I was like, oh my god, this is kind of emotional. What was it? I think Andrew Brum and Moldy Kyle stayed on and got hammered. I was with them for a bit, sober when I left them. Yeah, I saw a picture of them in like, was it a chicken bar or somewhere like that? Listing quality report. Yeah, that was an interesting one because I didn't even know that existed, but apparently it's quite new. So, and the business policies thing, apparently that's quite good. Oh, and they really pushed home the 60-day free returns, which I think everybody agrees. We're like, no. I tried to download that today and just got rubbish. Oh, I wonder if it's not that good then. So it shows like the buyer funnel, impressions on eBay, average per day, the rate, click-through rate, sales conversion. Recommended to improve. So that's they give you tips. Reduce your handling to 1 day, so 1 day dispatch time. Was their live streams or videos made from the event? No, not live. Although I have recorded quite a bit. I'm going to do a video, so we'll see. There's only like I try. It's hard to because they go on for quite a long time. What I liked was the shop optimization one. I thought that was quite interesting. Although the guy didn't seem interested in doing it, I think he pulled the short straw. But yeah, the seller like panel. There was like 5 different sellers from different kind of ways of doing eBay, and that was really interesting. The second section, because he had it in 2. The second section was really interesting. They talked quite a lot about like the ins and outs and stuff of the business, so I quite like that. It wouldn't open in Excel, so I couldn't see. All right, or Georgia exclusive. Yeah, I would have done it. I would have released it today, but I got home about 9 o'clock last night, and I was knackered. I was like, I can't party anymore. I had 1 drink, and I was like a bit woozy. I was like, ooh, on the tram station. I was like, oh, bloody hell. Really went to my head. That little bit of wine. They seem to be filming it all, but I think it was just for screens on the side. Yeah, they had the screens, but there was a guy at the back. Did you see him? He was doing lots of and there was a guy walking around filming people. So I think it's for like adverts. It's for their YouTube channel. Seems like I missed an opportunity for them to not have had a few cameras set up and document the talks. Yeah, I think they might have done. This is the thing, is like, were they recording them, or were they recording them just so they could stream it on their big screens behind them? I don't know. You don't know. They might release them. Yeah, kind of. Be hard at work. It'll be like, oh, look at this amazing. Look at all us. We're all happy and like, yeah. But then again, I was tempted to go up to some of the, the people that were on the stage, like, and just ask for like, not an interview, but like maybe a couple of questions. I've got a fly flying around. Ew, go away. Those horrible little flies. Oh, go away. The editors will be had away then. Yeah, so maybe they will make a video out of it, or like an advert, maybe. I don't know. But It was a good day. Oh, I've got an offer. I've got an offer. Ugh. Yeah, we'll accept that. Why not? It's a tenner off, but it's a £40 item, so hopefully I'll get a little bit of that. Oh shit, what's that? Oh yeah. So yeah, it was good, and I'd recommend going because I wasn't gonna go, and then at the last minute, literally, it was at midnight the night before I decided to go, and this person had a ticket for me, so I was like, okay, I'll go. So yeah, but I'm definitely going to the Poshmark, and I'm definitely going to Depop. So that's interesting. I'm more curious about Depop, to be honest, because they haven't discussed what they're doing. They said there's going to be like a walk around their HQ, their head office. You get to meet product managers and like basically like store optimizers, but they sit down with you and have a chat and everything, and they have like little groups where you can talk to and everything. I think there is a couple of presentations and they have food on and stuff like that, and chill time. So they do have a fair bit on, but they haven't given you any specifics. Like with eBay, they have like a full itinerary, but Depop haven't. It's like, oh. And I went onto a Reddit group, and somebody was saying like, where is it? They haven't even told us where it is. I was like, yeah, they have. They said it's at Depop HQ in London. Just Google that. I wonder if Becky's Bazaar will be there. Well, I was thinking that. Focus groups for the win. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I get to ask questions, I'm going to be asking. I've got quite a few questions actually. First off, why are you only allowed one account on Depop? Surely it's beneficial, like eBay, to have like several accounts, so you can niche down on each one. Secondly, when are you going to add like maybe even an auction function or a live auction function, like Poshmark, like Whatnot, like even on TikTok, like they've got their thing. I mean, and thirdly, it's like, what are they going to do with the small exodus that are moving away from Depop and going on to Poshmark? Are they going to do something? So I've got quite a lot. In the early 2000s, eBay's used to have road shows. They were called. They still have business road shows, don't they? They were called eBay University. Ah, there you go, Leanne. Hello. I went to a few. Does anyone else remember them, or am I just? I remember eBay University, and I remember I wasn't selling then, but I saw an advert for it on my eBay. Oh, God, that was years ago. But yeah, they do business roadshows now, don't they? They just call it business roadshow, and they have like speakers and everything. You should definitely grab someone from the team and film yourself asking them questions. Viral clip in the making. Yeah, well, I was thinking of doing it on eBay, but like they seemed very busy, like running around. Whereas at the head office, HQ Depop, I think I could probably get away with it. We shall see. We shall see. But I'll definitely see if I can get some free swag, even if it's just like, I don't know, a stapler I'll nick from the building. What have I missed? Hi, Chris. Yeah, an hour and 23 minutes, mate. No, I've just been yabbering on about eBay Open, and I'll be doing a video, so you can watch that. But I've done one listing, and yeah, just been churning away. There's lots of socials on. Make sure you check. There's a social obviously in Essex at the end of the month, but there's also one on the 23rd in Leeds, which is run by Pound Girl Reseller and a couple of other people. And is there a Birmingham one? Is there another one? I don't know. But there's also a Q4, was it after party that John Luke's organising in Manchester, in Bernage, so in Burnage. So there's quite a few socials on. So have a look around the Instagram verse. I'm sure something will pop up. I'm not a social person, so that's me. Well, I'm not technically. I can hold my own. I'm good with like a small group of people, but I don't know. After talking to Jess, I'm quite tempted to go now. What Depop? Here's the question. The Q4 pie. Oh God, yeah, because that's what. Yeah, they're going. Here's the question: how much money is enough money for you? What just off in general? Well, there's a guaranteed 10 millionaires being made tonight on the Euro Millions, and there's 54 million up. So I would, if it was a choice between 1 million and 54 million, I'd choose the 54 million. Let's put it that way. I don't know. I think enough is to make enough money so that I can pay all my family's debts, all my friends' debts, buy everyone a house, buy everyone a car, buy everyone on a holiday, and then enough for me to do whatever I wanted. I don't know how much that'll cost. I've got 40 cousins for crying out loud on one side. I've got 40 cousins on one side. I'm going to get a ticket now. There you go. Go for it. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. If you think of 100K would do me. See, I think 100K a year would be nice. Like when you stop working or say doing 100K a year, are you still wanting to push 200K when you do and you stop pushing? Oh, I don't know because I'm addicted to it. So even if I make like I was looking at the Geordie thrifters and their turnover is 220 grand a year. And I worked it out like I did a guesstimation. I didn't work it out like because they didn't put up all of that information. They had 50 grand in fees. They sold, what was it, 1,671 items, and their average selling price was 30 or 31, 32. So with taxes, with VAT, with if their purchase price is £5, they're probably coming out with about 60 to 70 grand in profit every year net. That's after everything that I've kind of tried to figure out. So that's a really good amount, don't you think? But like you say, it's like I'll just keep going because the thing is, I'd rather it go up than dip. But if it dips, I want to mitigate the dip. So the only way of doing that is to work that little bit harder. So I don't know. I think the more money you make, the more spurred on you are to make more money, particularly if you've come from nothing. If you're a rich person and you're just used to making money, I suppose like it's literally like, you know, you're not used to being poor, you know. But if you've ever struggled or if you've been poor, you never forget it. You never forget being this close. And it's like it's a fight, it's an invisible fire up your bum to do something. Unfortunately, I'm already winning the Euro Millions tonight, so no point in buying a ticket. Yeah, soz, guys. Soz. I'm close to retiring, so house paid off and have a pension pot. So 100K would be just enough for a nice holiday every year. Yeah, why not? I've guaranteed the Euros tonight. It'll be fresh out of my Zebra. To be honest, I think I'll be real selling until I die. I love doing it. Yeah. I think we were talking about this on this conversation that we have on Den's Resellers channel. I don't know when he'll be putting up the video, but we talked about the theme. The topic was like reseller pensions and like would you be doing it and everything. And we kind of like broke stuff down and we had a look at certain things and we discussed it. And it was a really interesting chat actually. But yeah, I think not a lot of people generally, not just resellers, do not think about the future. And I think you only start worrying when you hit 30. It's like a moment, like oh my god, I need to do something. But like I think financial literacy is not taught in schools, and I think it should be. It should be part of the national curriculum because where the fuck am I going to use trigonometry? I'm not. But financial literacy, bloody hell, yeah. But they want to keep people financially stupid so that they don't know all the tricks of the trade, and they don't want, they want to keep people dumb to the fact that they're the ones that are making the money. It's that kind of thing, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I think financial literacy should be taught in schools, and I think everybody should have an automatic pension pot. I think ISAs as well. We talked about a few ISAs. Yeah, there was lots of things like in terms of reseller retirement, which I think I actually had a video that I did called Reseller Retirement and all the different ways that you could put away money and stuff, and just what's it? It's a perpetual cycle, isn't it? I've heard so many people go down the money making route with the aim of retire early. Yeah. But what actually happens is you get absorbed into a business momentum. Yeah. What I want to be FIRE, which is financial independent and retire early. So that's the goal, FIRE. But if I can make enough passive income to continue after I've stopped working, that passive income, it's pressure. It doesn't put as much pressure on you, but it's enough to like fill your day. Like it won't be enough to live at the style of living. Like I don't know if I was making like 20 grand in passive income, that'll be all right. But there's no guarantees in life, so I'd like to do another job. And I think if I do another, I don't know, I'd love to travel, just continually travel. That'll be amazing. But yeah, I suppose everyone's different. I like to actually have a reseller dens. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a good mix, and we have they had something on, like someone different on, or they try to every week. But I've missed the past like 2, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to pull my finger out because I wasn't up early enough last week. I was so just like, oh no, I tell you what it was. I was up late that night, listing or doing something or editing, and I fell asleep and I woke up at like 9:30. Was it 9:30 or 9? Because I think it was like 9 o'clock. And I was like, oh, it's too late now. And I went back to bed. By the time me and George retire, will there even be... That's one of the things we discussed. We were like, they want to get rid of the state pension anyway. That's much is obvious. If it's still around, I mean, we'll probably have to retire at 70 to 75. And, you know, the life cycle of a pension will probably be only like 10, 15 years. It would be stupid. My wife's getting a teacher pension, so I'll be scrounging up. Yeah, local government pensions aren't that bad, actually. They're pretty good. They're probably some of the best pensions out there in terms of public service pensions, local government pensions and nurses' pensions. Did anyone watch text photos on his listings on daily refinement? My God, he's a machine. Yep, I think everybody in the reseller community has seen it. Do you know, he's done like one video and it's got like, 40-odd thousand views and he's only got like 7,000 subscribers. That's how to do it. Be anonymous and just build up a reputation being anonymous, and then all of a sudden do one video and Teacher Spencer Brill, there you go. Yeah, he was really good. I mean, I don't particularly like his system, you know. I suppose it's a good system, but like, you know, on the rails. So he's got like the date it was listed, you know, the size, and then, you know, the color, the size, and everything. I was like, it gave me a headache. I was like, oh my God, that would just do my head in. Plus, I would be worried about damp, and I'd be worried about moths, like moth eating stuff, and I'd be worried about like, you know. Whereas what I do, I just do really useful boxes. I just do boxes. So it's like A1, A2, A3, easy. And then I put a garment in a poly bag, not this one, but oh, here it is. Here's one. Put it in a poly bag, and then I put it in a box. That's that easy. So, and I don't have to worry then, even if it's on for so long. Yeah. But I did like his thing where you put... I mean, I don't have those bags, but I thought it was quite considerate. He says you always put the label up so that when the Uber driver, or not Uber driver, like UPS driver picks it up, they scan it, they put it in, so they're not like turning it over or having to find it. It's there. I thought, he says it's just a common courtesy that makes it go a little bit quicker on his end. So I was like, that's a good trick. It's nice. 8.5 he's on now. Yeah, no, it's amazing. Retire early to do what there? Exactly. I get to go traveling for a bit and live up the free time, but after so long, you'll get the itch for something else. We don't need money to live. We need a purpose. Exactly. And that's the thing. It's like reselling at the moment is like my job, but it's also something that I enjoy, but it serves a purpose, and all the passive income at the moment that I'm making, it's serving a purpose. It's paying off my debt. And then once my debt's like completely gone, then it'll be saving up for like a property, hopefully. So that's the end. And then when that happens, probably like decades from now, I don't know, maybe I'll put it into, I don't know, maybe that'll probably be going into traveling or something. Like, I don't know. Let's see, but I'll probably be working all my life. I bag up each item of clothing and SKU it, yeah. It was incredible what setup blew my mind. Yeah, I photo badly. Still NFTs. So there was a thing on NFTs, and eBay bought a company, managed a company for I don't know how much for, but their value was 7.8 million at the time of purchase, and they say that they've created 150,000 NFTs with that value. So you just divide it. It's 52 quid per one. Fair enough. I can see you running an Airbnb in the future. Can you really? Welcome to my shithole. Do you know you can actually automate an Airbnb? There was a guy in America, in California, and he has like his normal house, and then he's got like a guest house, but it's like an old garage that's converted. And he's got it set up so he does not need to contact the person in case of emergency, unless in case of emergencies. Everything is automated, so he gets given a code. He comes in, you scan your code or you put in a code, and then it gives you the key. He hires a maid service after every stay, and because it's in like I think it was San Francisco, just on the edges of San Francisco, he's booked up throughout the entire year, every single night, and he makes something like I think it's like a couple of $100 a night. Insane. And he says it's completely passive. I do not go in there. I do not have anything to do with it hands on. I just collect my money. My money just comes to me. It's like mind blown. Have 10 of them and you're dandy. I think as tech has a huge volume of clothing, it's probably faster to store on rails and not pack away with their skis. Yeah. Does anyone know his actual Christian name? No, I don't know. Him saying he or did sell something like 300 items a day. Yeah. Well, he said he was the biggest reseller. He's the number one reseller in the world for men's clothing in the majority of the categories. He said that one time, so he must have dipped on a couple, but basically he's number one. But yeah, he's making millions. What was it like 3 million a year or something like that in net profit? I was like, what? It would take me a week to pack 300 items. I know. I've just done 20, and it's like, and it took me like 2 hours. To be fair, I was watching Shelsteruni's videos. I had on the background, I was like that. So, and I was distracted. But I suppose if you've only got like t-shirts, you put it in a bag, seal it, label, done. These are the easiest thing to pack, in my opinion, and toys, to be fair. What's annoying to pack are breakables because they come in all different shapes and sizes. You've got to get all different types of boxes. It's annoying. But generally, t-shirts, they fit in one bag. They fit in one size of bag, for instance. So, yeah, and it's just in, out, done. So you could probably do quite a lot. I mean, I did the ones that I did, the clothing ones are really easy. I can do them in less than like 20 minutes to half an hour. It's like they're dead easy. It's the other ones that I need to do, like the hard goods. They're quite difficult. Hello, how are you? Angry Otter Comics, all the way from Texas. How's the weather there? Are you still scorching, or has it cooled down a little bit? Oh, have they found that person in Philadelphia? Is it in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, where Becky is? Is it? Oh, did they find him? I was trying to find him. 3 days of rain brought temps down a bit. It's lovely. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they found him. Oh, good. I'm glad. See, they didn't get away. Hide in the woods, please. Dogs after. Ah, there you go. You see. Let's. I'm just checking my eBay. If you have a sale, let me know. I'll give it 2. So I'm thinking of doing 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I've got quite the swag going on. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go to these events and try and get some more freebies. But yeah, I've got a Moonbin printer. I think I'm going to give that away. I've got to find the plug for it though. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere on here. And I've got like the little thing somewhere. We'll have to find it. Yeah, I've got that. Where is it? It's somewhere there. I'll have to see. I watched Simon Gentleman Marketer's recent. Oh, is he got another video up? I like Simon. He's cool. Because he did that bag, didn't he? Was it from? It was from a rag house, wasn't it? Did that bag, and it was a bit. He was a bit disappointed. I think he was gonna. I think he thought he was gonna find like quite a lot of bits, but he didn't. He found it was mainly like generic stuff, and I felt kind of bad for him. But you can still get your money back on most stuff. What? Oh, sorry, I'm jumped. What's your process for clothing from source to post? Do you steam? Do you bulk wash? Take to laundries? Do you iron? Are there any things to be wary of clothing before I start listening? Oh, well, some shot you can just do the sniff test because they hang up on hangers. The majority of them, there's going to be no wrinkles or anything. I know that for a fact there's a charity shop near me that steams them because they do it in the window. And then they could bring it down and then put it on the shelf and it's all gravy. So there's from that place, I literally just take it, bring it back home, put it on my mannequin, picture, put it in a packet, one of these little see-through packing bags, and then I get enough together and I put it in a box and SKU it. That's basically is that easy. There is certain places, so if you get it from a car boot, you know, you can kind of tell. I think it's just up to your kind of standard. If you got, it depends on your standard. Personally, I've literally had two things, and they were fine ironed wise, but there was a little like a damp smell because it's from a car boot. So I was like, I can't package that up. So I put it in the wash, in my own wash, you know, my own things, and I send it on out. That's kind of it. It's kind of I suppose everything is like up to your kind of like standards, but I'm looking around for some like an example. Okay, so these Jeffrey Wests, for one, just I know it's not clothing, but right, that the bottoms are worn, but I can still sell them. But look, they're pretty clean. I don't need to polish them. They're really good. However, these Prada shoes need a right good old clean. They are very dirty. Very, very dirty. Yeah, I've got Prada and what? Yeah, so it's just up to yourself, I think. I think when you're in a charity shop and they obviously take things off the hanger, it depends. Some of them leave them. Try and fold them up, you know, quite easily, and then you can place them in your bag. Because sometimes I just throw stuff off and it wrinkles. If you're walking around with the bag, it kind of is. It's horrible, isn't it? So it wrinkles everything. You pull it out and it's like, I don't want to say what, but yeah, I think if you want to stay, I tell you what's quite useful though, Tommy, is getting a lint roller. You know, for like or a cat thing, you know, a cat hair thing, because I can tell you the amount of times where there's been like bits on stuff, and you just, to be honest, what I do, I just use this. I just basically go like that, wrap it around my fingers, and then just go like that, and it does get it off. To be honest, but a cat roller thing is really good. And there are debobblers out there. You can get them on really cheap websites. I'm not going to name names, but debobblers like do that. I think I did have a steamer. I did have a little hand steamer at one point, but it does take a little while. I probably use them on white shirts or shirts that are noticeably creased. Just run it over with an iron. You're fine and dandy. Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah, you missed it this earlier on, Chica. Yeah, these are Jeffers. So I was saying, like, I've only ever found them like 3 times in the wild. One with the boots, the second one was in Wales, and this one for £5.50. And they're black line. And I found the exact pair, exact size, and they went for like 50 odd quid. But it had a line through it, so it might have gone for 40. Yeah, black line. And I got them from Sue Ryder in Maxfield. Who knew? What's that? You have sold an item. Ooh. Have they paid for it then? Oh, I think they have. Let me just check. I don't want to celebrate just yet. They have. They paid for it. Ooh. Why am I surprised? I've accepted that many offers of people from Depop and they've never paid. And it's like, you sent me the offer. I've accepted it. Yeah, so that's not bad. I bought a little plush for £1 and net profit on that should be, because they take the fee off right there, you can see, £26.40, so £25 profit. Woo. And I had a sale of another plush earlier on for £25, so that's good. Good day, good day. Oh, I need to do my toot. I got a sale. Where's my toot? Ah. There we go. Let's see. That's great advice. My local Chazza steams all that. Yeah, mine does up the road. The Red Cross is pretty good. So wouldn't necessarily need to do it all again. But if it's sat around and become crease, it's worth jazzing it back on. Particularly shirts. I think t-shirts you can get away with, but like shirts, they kind of like you can tell quite easily, which is annoying. Particularly if they're long sleeve as well. Usually around this area, they get really creased. Be wary of pizza. Yeah, so when we went to a kilo sale, me and Philippa, and I learnt my lesson in the previous one. So let me get where's the shirt that I had? Oh, I'll just do it with this jumper. Oh no, I can't really. So basically, check that it's got the buttons and check underneath the collar and check all the way around the inner collar as well. You can just run your fingers around. And if it's sometimes that fret is frayed or stained, and always check the armpit seams, because the amount of times I've got home and there's like a hole in them, it's a nightmare. But just run you can do it dead quickly and just check, and usually you can tell. You do it that many times, you can. It's almost like instinct. Yeah, collars, do the whole check, do the sniff check. It's all good. But yeah, sometimes they slip by you, and it's only when you put them on a mannequin and you go, "Oh God, there's a little hole," literally underneath. I had a button-down shirt, and it perfect shirt, absolutely perfect. I lifted up the collar. It's got a rip there, like a tiny little rip, like in the seam. Luckily, I can fix it, but then I have to put it in the modified section, fixed. But yeah, I wouldn't have picked it up otherwise because it's just a bit of a hassle. But yeah. Oh, it's jumped. Inspect closer before posting. Exactly. Bravo. Do you guys, apart from Sell Similar, have templates set up? As I hear, media is super eerie. Yeah, I think media is. If you want to sell just DVDs, say, just for an example, you basically got everything set there. You just need to put in the title, and then if it's a special edition, it's the only things you need to tweak essentially. Sale. Oh, Lisa's got a sale too. Woo! There you go. Thanks so much. I'll make sure to do a proper inspection before I photograph the list. I'll train my brain to not overlook tiny flaws that I personally don't mind. Yeah, I don't particularly mind them because, you can kind of like fix certain things, but some people are really funny about it. But as long as you put it in the listing that it's been fixed, or I've got a t-shirt where it's vintage, so people kind of like when it's been worn a little bit and it's got like a little bit of holes, but I don't know. Yeah, it's like that. What I think, did I send you that Stussy? And it just had like a little hole in the neck, didn't it? And it's like, I could do, but then I'd have to put it in the listing. And some people don't mind; they leave it and everything. But I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, it's all good. Tango, not really. I'm kind. Oh, how do you get pit stains out? Oh, there was one thing where it had so much pit stains, and I was like, oh God. Turf for surf, I don't know, flash. Just keep using it and using it. Starch it, I don't know. Just do your best. You might have to speak to, what's that? Mrs. Hinch. Doesn't she have all that kind of stuff? Hi, Alison. Bonjour. I've been on an hour and 50 minutes. I got 2 cool goo jutsu fit. What? Two cool Gujutsu figures for a fiver. One was Hydra, listed that for £60 cheaper than others. Ah, there you go. Does anyone know if Paul and Marie and Den are okay, as they haven't put any content out on YouTube recently? I don't know. I didn't realize. I know there's a couple of people who haven't put out YouTube content. Damien hasn't put anything out for a while. Have you ever had a shirt and washed it and the armpits are still hard with yeah, I have. And it's like you can't I don't know, you could still sell it and just mention that in the comment, but I don't know, is it worth it? Yeah, it's just a shame when it happens. How the F do you get this it stays I just throw them, yeah. Just had another sale. Oh, there you go. It's this magic stream, guys. It's always been like this. Not all the time, obviously, but most of the time. I was wondering that they came back, then stopped. Oh, yeah. I have a vintage tee, cheapest buy now, listen to 170. Only sold was an auction, 6 base sold for 51. Are they by Bausch? Oh, shooting for the moon, or was the auction a bargain? Ooh, I don't know. It depends on the brand. It depends on the style. I mean, you know, like Grateful Dead T-shirts in America can sell for up to up to and over $100. But some people like it depends. It's like people on certain brands, they're very picky about the quality of the item, even if it's vintage. So that one might be a bit poorer quality. It might be a bit faded, whereas yours might be a Black Sabbath 1989. So, well, that's good. Do you know what though? I know this is going to sound really. Oh. Wait, how old is he? How old? How old's Ozzy now? He's not looking very well, is he? Yeah, he's got is he got Parkinson's? I know this is going to sound really cynical and really what's the word? I know what you're going to say. Yeah, it's like I'd hold off on the Black Sabbath tour T-shirt, and if and when Ozzy passes away, because he did on that. Did anybody watch that Jeremy Paxman documentary on his illness? And Ozzy's got the same illness, and he went to see him, and he said, and he did not look well. He looked a bit kind of like a bit all, you know. I mean, he didn't. It was. He looked bad anyway, wasn't he? From like the 80s until like recently, but like he looked really bad, and he looked very kind of like, oh my god. So I know it sounds very cynical, very kind of like money grabbing bastard kind of syndrome, but I would wait until if he passes away, it might guarantee more money. I mean, Meatloaf, there was quite a lot of Meatloaf stuff. I remember finding a Meatloaf T-shirt, not an old one, but from like 2005, 2006, and I looked at the solds, and pre his death, it was like 15, 20 quid. After, they were looking for 50. It sounds horrible, but yeah. Did anyone watch MG Retro? I love this video. I haven't, no. I think I might have done one or two. Jack and Emily, another one. They haven't been. Yeah, they've just had a baby though. I think they're prioritizing parenthood. I love MG Retro, but he hasn't pissed for a while. I've really cut down on people I watch. Yeah. Some people don't. I mean, it's good to just have people in the background. I add people's videos to like a watch list, and I watch them in the background, so they're constantly rolling. And yeah, I think they've underestimated what it would be like having a child as well. Yeah, but I think they said that as well. They said we're going to take a lot of time out, just obviously for purpose. Proper. He did look very frail. Yeah. So he was working away for a while. He's an opera singer. Oh, does he? Oh, right. I didn't know that. Oh, hang on. Did he say that? I think it rings a bell. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm in no rush to sell it. I was debating keeping it. Yeah, I'd keep it for a while, and then if you like I said, it's a cynical kind of thing. Here's my cynical thing, and I'm holding my hands up for this. Stephen King, he is he in his late 70s, early 80s, something like that. His books go for good money anyway, if depending on the condition and the age. But if you've got hardback Stephen King from like, what was it, 1975 up until like, hang on, was Carrie 1975? Because that's his first one, isn't it? Carrie was his first one, wasn't it? And his Shining was his like fourth book. I think Firestarter was his second one. It, but yeah, if you got hardback, you can collect them all and then wait. I mean, look what happened to Terry Pratchett. His books had quite a boom. Like a lot of people were like picking up those old school ones. You know, the ones with the illustrations on the front. And it was just, oh yeah. So it's just interesting, and it's like it's sad. It's weird because if it's of old age, it's like, oh, that's very sad. Oh, but they're not going to make any more, so you might as well put it. But then everyone was like that with was it LeBron James? Yeah, people were literally throwing stuff up his hit of, throwing literally stuff up. It wasn't LeBron. Who was it? Was it Shaq? Who died in the aeroplane crash thing? The basketball player. Kobe Bryant. Oh my god, I couldn't think of his name. God, my friend's gonna kill me. He was a massive fan of Kobe. Yeah, so Kobe Bryant, when he passed away, a lot of people were trying to capitalize on it and putting lots of stuff up, and it was working. I mean, it's cynical. That was just because that was a tragedy. Not to say that Stephen King's death is not going to be a tragedy. It is, but I suppose I don't know. I think it's taste, and it's like you could wait a couple of months after or a couple of years after. Yeah, I think yeah, that's just I've rambled on a bit, but you get my point. My sister keeps a Carl it creative of things that will go for higher price, i.e. older celebs. Yeah, I mean it's a strategy, isn't it? I met Joe Hill. Oh wow, a few years back. I got him. No, you didn't. Oh, that's a really good series as well, and they did a really good job. I tell you what I like of his. Is it Horns? Have you read Horns? Or Is it Nosferatu? The other one, like Nos for Artu. Oh, I tell you what's really good as well. The Black Phone. That was really good. That movie was really good. Ethan Hawke, that was really good, but the book, it was really good. Oh, the short story. Blimey, SK is only 75. Thought he was older. Yeah, I thought, oh, was he 75? Yeah, will live to be 100. I'm just saying that man's been run over by a minivan. He stuck it. Yeah, he has, hasn't he? Yeah. I reckon we're all waiting for Mike Tyson to go. Liana, yeah. One's great, yeah. So it's an idea. It's a strategy, isn't it? Like, I mean, it sounds awful, but Ian McKellen, the actor, he's in a play in London over the next few months, and he's not getting any younger. So it's like I would love to see him. Like I'd love to see him and do it at the like Royal Shakespeare Company doing a part or something. Because it's like these sort of people, they're not going to be around forever. I mean, tragically, look at George Michael. He was very young, and Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston and all these, and Prince and Bowie. Prince and Bowie have got a massive, like, I mean, they all have, but you're never going to see them live. I mean, Elton John, you're never going to see him live again because he's quitting. Oh, he's not quitting, he's retiring. So it's I don't know. It's just you're never going to see these people perform. So it's like do it now, or buy them now while they're still cheap, and then it's sad, but so it's. Just sold a Rolling Stones tee for £12. Can't get good money over here for tees. See, they're another one. They've just released their new album. What is it? Was it 18 years? Or was it 8 years or something after? Yeah, so they've just released their new album, which is meant to be really good, and they're doing like a tour. But God say, I mean, one of them passed away recently, didn't they? Was it the drummer? One of the drummers. Yeah. I would be stocking up on Dolly Parton stuff. She's national treasure, showing her age, even with plastic surgery. Yes, she is. Yeah. Oh, I tell you, I've got I used to like. Obviously, I like it. The only thing I used to continually watch her in is Steel Magnolias, but I like that one with was it James Caan that she did where she plays like a woman. She does a helpline, doesn't she? And she plays like an agony aunt on a helpline. That's really good. I actually bought that on Amazon. I rented it. This was really good. I believe Aerosmith are soon retired. Yes, they are. I think they're selling off their catalog, aren't they? Since Steven Tyler's selling off his catalog. Smart talk. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Wonder if Mandy has a shop running yet. Oh yeah, she hasn't been in a while. I wanted to go to Liverpool to the Red Brick Market to buy something from a store. Tina's Boots. Tina Turner. There's another one. Where she's the radio doctor. Yeah, I like that film. It's good. And obviously, she's been in a few other ones. She's also done a Netflix series where it takes one of her songs and she's the producer and everything. And didn't she secretly produce Buffy the Vampire Slayer through like a shell company? And Buffy has the same birthday as her. Mm. But yeah, she does a lot for charity and she does a lot for reading charities as well. And she doesn't sing or dance about it, but she's probably given away a lot more than what people think. Like because you can do it anonymously, and yeah, I think so. I think she's done a lot more than what people think. It's like Michael Jackson. Not Michael Jackson. George Michael. He left a lot of money to charity, and he left the rights to some of his songs to certain charities. Incredible, and he never told anyone. I might keep hold of the other tea till something happens to Kit Jagger. Wouldn't put it past her. She's produced Kit exactly, yeah. So she knows what's what. And in terms of just ethos of how she goes about life, I don't know. Kristen Chenoweth's like she's got a very kind of like similar kind of like ethos of life, like in terms of like her faith and everything, and how that's influenced her music and her performing, and it's very interesting. She funded COVID-19 vaccine research during the pandemic. There you go. She's fabu. Right, it has been 2 hours and I'm tired. I haven't had my tea yet. I'm having turkey. Next to change from yesterday, I had chicken. Now I'm having turkey tonight, and yeah, I think I'm having burgers tomorrow. So excited. Merry Christmas. Hi, Cart Planes. We've got Cart Planes and we've got Secret Carpeting. Oh yeah, you said you did a comment before Cart Planes. Sorry, that's what I mean. I saw carp and I just thought it was Secret Carpet. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there because I've been wittering on forever. Who's on later to watch live? I don't know. It's Friday, isn't it? Is that who's on? That's just the Appalachian mentality. Everyone in the East Tennessee. Is that Tennessee? I can't see. It's just above the emoji. Oh, there we go. It's moved. East TN are such good. Is that East Tennessee? Is that what you mean? Have a weekend, everyone. Yeah, the lovely people. Southern people like that are just lovely, I feel. Even though I might say, like, I know I'm just going. Sorry, Ian. Just going. I've been on 2 hours. Knackered. But yeah, we've had a good old chinwag. Well, I've been wittering on. I've only listed one thing. Technically, I've listed 2 things because I've listed it on there and I've listed it on Depop. But okay. Right, I'm going to go now. But thank you all for watching, and I'll try and get the eBay open video up tomorrow. I'll try and do it now, get it up, and yeah. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.